saying it, and that would happen anyway.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
They're not.
I have the power.
They're fact checking. Not amazing.
Damn it. All right. Well, this is something we can do after This Week of Weird. Hello, everyone. This Week of Weird. Roger here with Crate and Barrelding and Jordan Dahl.
I'm over here.
And then Crate's over there. Say hello, Crate.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Crate. This is the one time you use the pun name. That it was the worst one that I've come up with.
Well, Crate is short for Crathan.
Yeah, well, Nathaniel actually is the family name, but
Nathaniel, exactly.
Well, Jordan, Nathaniel, we have for This Week of Weird, NASA hires priest to prepare humans for alien contact.
Okay, why do we need a priest to embalm us for the aliens to take us away?
What does NASA know? Okay, listen, we have found out something very disturbing. The aliens are vampires. This is Father Gutierrez. He is going to be blessing all of your spacesuits and giving you this outer space stake gun.
I mean, to be fair, Ghosts of Mars is a theory. Perhaps they should be prepared.
Mars is a movie.
But sometimes theories and movies are the same. Yeah, see, me and Nate are on the same page.
Have you guys seen that classic holiday theory jingle all the way?
I thought you were gonna bring up Gravity.
That is a good holiday theory. I love Gravity holidays, but they're not as fun as anti-gravity holidays. IMO.
That is a fact.
All right. And before we start with this, make sure that you rate us on iTunes, Stitcher, wherever you can. It really helps people find our podcast, and make sure you do it as a 5-star rating. Because as Jordan says, anything else is awful, just the worst. 5 stars only. We devour 5 stars.
If you give something a 4-star rating on iTunes, they send a box to your house that just has a punch in it. When you open it, you get punched in the face.
So please, 5 stars only, and share us with your friends.
A 4-star rating is a punch in the face.
When someone asks you, did you hear about NASA hiring a priest to prepare humans for alien contact? You can go, I did. And Werewolf Radar is the place I heard it. And then shove your earbuds into their eyes and play the episode.
It's also okay if you first tell that person to stand behind the line because they're not supposed to talk to the driver.
Sure. Shoving earbuds into somebody's eyes is so funny to me. Here, watch this podcast. Okay.
So once again, This Week of Weird. Sorry, that image broke me. NASA.
It's your image. You broke
NASA hires priest to prepare humans for alien contact. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration has hired a priest and is hoping to hire other religious experts to help humanity prepare for life on another planet.
Interesting.
You can read this at werewolfradar.com. And also share that with your friends. Go check out this insane conspiracy podcast and their website.
Sounds like a pretty progressive priest, huh?
He has we'll go into it, but he does have a doctorate in biochemistry.
In dance.
Okay. So NASA has hired a priest to prepare humanity for possibility of alien contact. The space agency is hiring 24 theologians to work out how the world's numerous religions could react to news about extraterrestrial life.
This is going to be the funniest cartoon council. I'm just picturing a UN style round table, half,
with every religion's most orthodox dressed people.
Truly. A real Council of Elrond situation. We are the most powerful wizards of Earth.
Debating
no shade on
which place would be the best to land.
Truly. Now, do you think the aliens are doing this right now? Do you think they have a council of aliens standing around?
A bunch of alien priests to prepare them for coming here.
Yeah.
Now you're going to find out that a lot of them think exactly as we do. It's crazy.
You mean there are Christians on this earth you speak of? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but their Jesus is a human. Now the team will
You
do
mean
so
he has
under
a penis? Yeah.
unfortunately under the program, or the team will do so under the program at the Center of Theological Inquiry at Princeton University, which I learned was in New Jersey.
Okay.
I thought it was a different state. I didn't think anything of value was in New Jersey, having been to the state multiple times.
It's been there the whole time.
It's still on Earth, you know?
The reason for the NASA hiring the experts is due to the advances in humanity's searches for life in the great unknown. New missions for multiple space agencies are expected to further the scientific community's understanding of space. The James Webb Telescope launched Christmas Eve, and the European Space Agency's Rosalind Franklin rover that will be launched toward Mars in 2020, which is expected to dig pretty deep into the Mars surface and hopefully find living microbes and whatnot.
Ooh.
They are, of course, launching that on Atheist Day, Europe's only holiday.
And then scientists in Wales have indicated ammonia that was found in Venus's atmosphere could be released by living organisms.
Oh shit, Venus coming in for a sneak attack. Wow, Venus, never who'd have thunk it?
That's what they're worried about.
Now, the first of many to be hired is Reverend Dr. Andrew Davidson.
Okay. Boy, Reverend Doctor, what a combo.
The prospect for finding life on another planet is becoming ever more real, the Reverend Doctor says. Davidson has a doctorate in biochemistry, and his book, Astrobiology and Christian Doctrine, examines the question, could God have created life elsewhere in the universe?
Wow.
Which is a silly question. If your God's so powerful, then the answer is yes.
Yeah, I mean, I think
seems like he has a pretty preconceived notion here.
Well, I mean, would it be and he might address this in the book, a situation where God was like, I'll focus on this planet of people of like people, and just leave all the other backwater weirdo planets to do whatever.
Like, if God,
algae world,
God
you do whatever.
It's so big that he can't lift it.
Yeah.
The answer is maybe.
Planet of the Ticks, you do whatever.
The Reverend will be attempting to answer questions for the government programs, such as what is life? What does it mean to be alive? Where do we draw the line between human and the alien? And what possibilities for sentient life, or what are the possibilities for sentient life in other places?
And was Jesus an alien?
No,
is that not in there?
That's not in there, but that's a good one.
Okay, well, we should write him and be like, hey, dingus, you forgot one. Was Jesus an alien?
Does he have an upcoming AMA?
I bet he
With
might.
The Reverend Doctor?
The academic types haven't learned their lesson about what AMAs really are. It's about finding out how you do it. Reverend
Doctors, that's a tough multi-class to achieve. Respect.
I know, you have to go like even on both. He's like level 5.
It's like you and Martin Luther King.
Who was also a Reverend Doctor.
And you have a very different dream. It's about aliens in space. It's about religious aliens.
Now, to how religious studies aid in the search for extraterrestrial life, Dr. Davidson wrote in a blog on the University of Cambridge website, religious traditions would be an important feature in how humanity would work through any such confirmation of life elsewhere. Because of that, it features as part of NASA's ongoing aim to support work on the societal implications of astrobiology, which I enjoy overall. His idea is we'll figure out if it's got a soul.
I would blame it.
Yeah, well, we'll know after the first bullet lands.
God. Yikes.
Remember when the Vatican finally declared Native Americans having a soul?
What? When did that happen?
Dude, that was like in the
Shockingly
1900s,
late.
I'm pretty sure.
Recently, yeah.
And then fucking the Mormon Church, it also in the 1900s finally declared black people having a soul.
The Mormon Church is the biggest carny scam since the other major religions of the world.
Yeah,
but it was like so much more blatant. Like Joseph Smith, like a big part of his thing was like, okay, now that we're out here in the desert and I'm leading this whole group of people west, I'm gonna fuck some of your wives.
Smith never made it to the desert.
Well, and then they killed him for fucking people's wives.
He
also once he had him on the trail.
And this is the last of the Mormon bashing. Sorry, everyone. But my favorite tale of hilarity is that he had a hat.
First of the Mormon boning.
Yeah, he had a hat that he put the tablets in, and through the hat, he could translate the tablets. But only he could do it. If you tried, you just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But when he did it, he could see the word of God.
Full on like carny tactics, like, oh, you didn't do it right. Oh, you almost had it. Well, give me that back.
Almost. Okay, so now we go to King Carney himself.
And it's okay to bash them. They did that thing where they just agreed that black people have souls, like you said.
The Vatican's chief astronomer said there is no conflict in believing in God and the possibility of extraterrestrial brothers in 2008. He said,
of course, said this from a dungeon where he was put for heresy.
He screamed while being tortured. In my opinion, this possibility of life on other planets exists.
And that's why you're here. That's why you're here.
Not every theologian agrees with the Catholic Church about the concept of life on other planets. The president of the Southern Baptist Theological Seminary said in 2008 in response,
the Catholic Church's stance on life on other planets?
They're pro.
Yeah,
no, this guy who's a reverend of them is basically part of the Catholic Church as well.
Oh.
Like they're all about, yes, aliens exist and we'll decide if they got a soul.
Oh, okay. And someday we will, right.
Yes, but the Southern Baptist Theological Seminary said, however, in response to all this in 2008, the answer is no.
Well,
we have no reason to believe there is any other story out there. There is nothing in scripture that says there can't be some form of life somewhere.
Yeah,
but what we are told is that the cosmos was created in order that in this planet, Jesus Christ in space and time and history would come to save sinful humanity only.
Okay.
That's interesting because that also means that there couldn't be like extraplanetary expansion that'd be saved. Like if you live on Mars when the rapture happens, do you survive it?
Interesting. Only one way to find out.
Southern Baptists aren't ready for the true ramifications of the things they believe and do.
Well, a lot of Southern Baptists still aren't ready for Reconstruction era America.
I think the answer is an emphatic no. I think anybody who doesn't follow their rules does not get raptured, and living on Mars is against it. Mars, only Earth.
Southern Baptists say no, but the Catholic Church is all about it. So far, in that,
to be fair, the Catholic Church is losing a lot of followers, so they need to get them anywhere they can. Space is fine.
Yeah. Quick, announce more people have souls.
And
how far back are you guys?
And Reverend Dr. Andrew Davidson has been hired by NASA to help them prepare humanity for alien contact, which I think we have all discussed as well, is pretty interesting to do if unless you were sure that you might be coming upon some sort of extraterrestrial life in the near future.
I mean, I might. Who knows? I've lived my life with the assumption that it could happen at any point.
And that's been this week of weird. Priest being hired by NASA, NASA being hired by the Vatican. That didn't happen. And then, of course, voodoo priests just doing what voodoo priests do down in New Orleans.
To build a rocket ship to go to heaven. We think we have found it, and it is the time. We are going to knock on the door and ask if we can all come in now.
And thank you all for listening to this. If you can, please give us a 5-star rating wherever you can. Apple Podcast, Stitcher. There's a few other as well.
Mm-hmm.
And if you really care to and like what we do, think about supporting us on Patreon, patreon.com/werewolf radar. We do 3 episodes every week for you, plus other paranormal goodies. And if you join with a pledge, you get paranormal merchandise exclusive to Patreon. It's great. Think about doing it and supporting the entertainment you enjoy.
The pledge is largely painless. It should be noted. Adam P with the sticker.
The one place you'll find out whether or not aliens have a soul.
Yeah, when we find out, you'll find out.
Monthly fiction too.
Monthly fiction, baby.
Anyway, that's been this week of weird. I've been Jordan.
I've been Roger.
I've been. Well, fuck. I'm just left with
you.
me.
Here, let's
I was hoping you would say
I'm
Crate
Nate.
and Barrelding.
Give me that.
I'm Slate Calding. Not my best.
And we are Werewolf Radar. On the count of 3, our ultra super secret Deeker sign off line done by Dylan Gutierrez. Thank you, buddy, for this. 1, 2, 3. Suspect the void. Space person.